Hello everyone, I am Dr. Esma Ammari, an Associated Professor in the Computer Science Department at the University of Biskra. In this video, we'll discover together the main steps required to create and share an online course using Google Meet and, of course, the Moodle e-learning platform. Okay, let's start with our video. So first of all, you need to be logged into your professional account, Gmail account, the Moodle-Biskra, for example. Here, as you can see in this button, we can see the Google apps. We can discover several Google applications or services. So we have, for example, the Gmail, the main Google account, the Drive, the Google Sheets, Classrooms, Agenda, and here we have the Google Meet application. So here you can access the Google Meet application and start new or create new online meetings. So you click here. So here you can create your Google Meet. As you can see here, the new meeting button. You click this, so you have three options. Whether you create a meeting for later, and this gives you a meeting link that can be used wherever you want. Second of all, you have the start an instant meeting, and in this case you directly access an instant meeting room and you can invite your participant and start your meeting immediately. And the third option, which is the more interesting in our case, is the schedule in Google Calendar, which gives you the opportunity to planify your Google Meets or courses using the Google Agenda or Calendar. So when you click here, it will redirect you to another page, to the Calendar Google page. So here we can start planifying our course. So the first thing here, you add the title of your meeting, or in our case, since it is an online course, so we add the name of the course. In my case, for example, the course is named Service-Oriented Architecture. The second part is devoted to set the when the course will start, when it will end. So here you set at what date you'll have your course. For example, the 7th of November at 9:40, and it will end at 11:10 on same date. So here, as we can see, we settled when the course will start, when it will end. Here, as default, we have does not repeat. So in this case, this course will be available and active only on this day at this time, and then it will not be active. Here we have another options. If our course will be daily, we can say daily at this time, activate my course. We can say weekly, monthly, annually, etc. So in our case, if we will teach this course at the same hour, the same time, each week, so we can pick the weekly on Tuesday option. So here, since November 7th is on Tuesday, so it will here suggest that you activate this course weekly on Tuesday. So when you select this option. Here you settled your course to be activated each week on the same date, which is Tuesday, in the same hour from 10:40 to 11:10. Okay, so this is all for the time managing part. We pass now to the Google Meeting link itself. So here, you click here, you can see the information of your Google Meet link. Here you can join your Google Meet directly. You can enter the meeting room, and here you have the meeting information. Here you can copy the conference information or the Google Meet information, and here you have more options. So let's discover this option here. So we click here. So here you have your video call or Google Meet option. Here you can control what your guests can do. They can share their screen or not. They can send chat messages or not. They can send reactions or not. So you can here activate or deactivate these options according to what you want. The second part, so here the meeting access part. So here you can say whether the host must join the meeting before everyone else. So here, if you activate this part, so no one can access the link until you are in the meeting room. If you deactivate it, so they can access the Google Meet even if you are not present, and then you can access later and you find them in the course. So if you want to be the first one to join the meeting room, so you have to activate this part. And here the type of access. So here as default it is set to trusted. So here only people that you have invited into the meeting or that have or belongs to your organization. In our case, that belongs to or have the same professional accounts, the Moodle-Biskra.dz accounts. So everyone that has that professional account or that are invited into the Google meeting can access directly without asking for permission. But people who has a Gmail ordinary accounts, they will wait until you accept them to join the meeting. So sometimes it is a little bit fastidious and it takes time, so you have to accept each one that tries to access the Google Meet when you're teaching. So you can here pick or use or click on the open access type. In this case, no one has to ask to join, and anyone can enter your Google Meet without asking for permission or without having to accept it each time, accept each one that tries to enter your Google Meet. And the third case is restricted, so no one can access the Google meeting unless you accept it, only the invited members. Then you save these options to be applied to your Google Meet or to your Planify course. Okay, here we have the notification part. In this case, what we have in this case, we can say when to be notified before the course if we want a reminder, we can have one or more reminders. For example, before 15 minutes, before 13 minutes, before 30 minutes, before 1 hour, day, according to your needs. This notification, you can pick whether a notification or an email. So if you pick here an email, so you will receive a notifying or a reminding email 10 minutes before the starting time of your course. And here you have the description part, so you can add your description for your course. It is not required. So here, before we save our online course, there's one more thing. In the case when we already have our Google Meet links, so because here when we planify a new Google Meet in our calendar, it creates a new meeting link. But if we already have here an old link that we have already used and we want to reuse it, so what we will have to do. So first of all, you copy the link to your old, or the link that you want to use, okay, and you came here, and what you do, you click this edit button and you replace this new meeting ID with the old link. So you do paste here. So as you can see, so here it updates the link, and here directly you will have this course planified in your Google Calendar, but using the old link that you have already used without being required to update or use a different link as a new link. Okay, so here we have our course. It is ready to be saved and used. When we click the save button, so our course is, as we can see here, it is saved on the 7th of November, on Tuesday, from 9:40 to 11:10 p.m. and it is called Service-Oriented Architecture. So each week, same day, if we go here, so 4th November on Tuesday, we have this course planified. If we go next Tuesday, it is planified. So it is planified for each week on Tuesday. Here, when you click here, you click this course, so you can join your Google Meet here. You can copy the meeting information from here. You click here. You can edit or modify your the settings of your course by clicking this edit event. You click here and it redirects you to the settings or the editing page, when you can change the date, you can change these options, you can change wherever you want. Here you can use a Zoom meeting instead of Google Meet. You can use the Jitsi meeting, and you can do all the changes that you need, and each time you have to save your modifications, so it will update it for all the planified reminders on all weekly on Tuesday. And here when you click, it will redirect you, or it let you join or enter the meeting room. So when you click here, you have the meeting ready to be joined and to start the course. So once we finished these steps and we have our course planified and organized in our Google Calendar application, so now we can use this meeting link to create our course in the Moodle e-learning platform. So here you copy the information of your conference or your Google Meet information. You click here, so you can copy the Google Meet information, and we go to our Moodle platform. You access your courses, and here, for example, I will use or create an online course using the Google Meet that we have created in my service-oriented architecture course, for example. So you enter your course, and here we have the structure of my course, for example. And if I want to create the online room or the online course part, so for example, I want to add it after the objectives of my course. So I go here and select the add topic part. So here we have a new topic, and I will name it online course. You click enter, and here you have your section. So what we add here, we add new resource. So which resource we need to use in our case to create the link to our Google Meet. So here we select the URL part, which is to set or to create a link. So here, when we create this, we give our link a name. So here, for example, we name it online course, okay, or link to online course. And here we need to add the link. So as we did, we copy this information and we paste it here. So here what we have when we copy those information. So the link that we need is this link. We copy this link and we paste it here. So here we set the external URL, which is the link to our Google Meet, for example. And then if we want to display this description, so we click display. You have other options if you want to change other settings, but mainly here these are the main required information: the name of the URL or link and the link itself. And we click save and return to course. As we can see here, our online course, we have here the URL. It is called link to URL. Here is the description, and to access this URL you have to enter this link, and here you have to click here to join the Google Meet. As you can see, we click here and it will redirect us to the meeting room directly. And then you can start your course as usual. So this is the first method to create our Google Meet link using the URL resources. Let's go back to the initial page of our course, and here we will try to use a different way or a different method to create our Google Meet link inside our course section, online course section. So here we select add an activity or resource. And here we try to use something different than URL. So here we will use the label part or the etiquette part. We click here. And here we can add a link to our Google Meet. So we click here and we write here the, for example, link to our online course. We click the text to display. And when we click on this text, it will redirect us to this URL. So here we paste the URL or the link to our Google Meet. So for example, if this is the link to our Google Meet room, we copy this link, and we paste it here. You can check this open in a new window. So when we click on this link to online course, it will redirect us to this link in a new different window. We create the link. So here we have, this is a link. When we click on it, it will redirect us to this link, which is the Google Meet room. Here we can add something here to decorate our link. We can add an image. So here we browse our image. For example, we use this image. We upload it. So this is the image we'll use. This is the size of the image. We can resize the image so it will be smaller, like this. It is a decorative image, and here it is linked to what? Here in the URL, you can put or paste the Google Meet URL. And here we go, we save this. Here we have our decorative image, and it is a link also to the Google Meet. And we have this text which is related or linked to the link of our Google meeting. Here we click save and return to course, and as we can see in our online course, we have the first option, which is the URL method, and the second part using the etiquette or the label resource. And here when we click on this text or on this image, it will redirect us to the Google Meet, to our Google Meet. Okay, same thing here. When we click on this text, it will redirect us also to the Google Meet part. That's all to create your online course using a Google Meet room. Just one more thing is how to access your Google Calendar to see your organized or planified courses. So here you go to your professional Gmail here, and you click on the Google Apps button, this button, and here you find the Google Calendar. When you click the Google Calendar, you will have here your calendar with the planified courses. For example, in our case, we planified our course service-oriented architecture starting from the 7th November, on Tuesday. So when we click here, we find that here is our course that we planified, service-oriented architecture. Here is the timing, and here is the meeting details. So same for all Tuesdays, as you can see, each week. Here you can display your calendar to see the planified courses for one day, or you can display the planified courses for the whole week. So here, for example, with other courses, and you can display for the whole month. So here, for example, here we have this service-oriented architecture on this week, service-oriented architecture on the second Tuesday, the next Tuesday, and here we go. And same for all months. We came now to the end of this video. I hope that it was beneficial and helpful. Thank you for watching.